So I'm doing a play, and
Yeah.
there's a girl that I do find pretty there.
Are you the director? You a cast member?
I'm the main cast. I play this douchebag guy, and she's my mistress.
Bro, you're already in the yo, you gotta run scenes with her after class. You gotta go off script a little bit and like be my actual mistress.
It was basically like a 2 years long distance relationship.
Oh, it was like that for the entire relationship?
Entire relationship.
Oh my god, bro. It's a red flag from the jump. Did you clap?
If I were to tell you, like, let me.
When did you clap, bro?
Never.
You never clap? That's not a relationship, bro. That's a friendship. Oh my god. Wait. Hold up. I'm gonna stop you right there. You asked her if it's a date or not. And what did she say?
I asked her if it counts as
I'm sorry. You gotta excuse me. Yo, this is a down bad show.
I don't give a fuck. Young Pokemon.
Welcome to the third installment of the Down Bad Show. What we got in store for today? I hope you guys are sending in your questions to the Down Bad Show because this show is entirely to help you guys out. We're gonna do our calls today. We got 3 callers. How do I turn acquaintances into something more? I can talk to a lot of girls and guys, but it never goes very far. This is not only about dating, but also about connections in general. How do I create connections? So there's actually this book called Daring Greatly by Renee Brown, I think. It talks about like being vulnerable and learning how to, I guess, let down your walls a little bit and be able to share personal experiences and ask questions that allow other people to share personal experiences. So definitely check that book out. You'd be surprised, right? Like tattoos, like with tank top, like I don't look like I'm some dude that go to book clubs and read about vulnerability, but I do. How do I, bro? This man's getting too much out of this call. Hey, bro, if you guys want to see the rest of this call, I'm gonna put the full link on my Patreon. So he got some good questions, but I don't know if I'm gonna try to fit all of them. All right, how do I ask a girl out if I know I'll keep seeing her? She's in a theater play with me. Should I wait until after? Motherfuckers always be waiting, bro. If I asked the girl to go study with me at a library, she said yes, then cancel. All right, I'm going to give this guy like 2 questions.
All right, hello?
What's goody, bro?
Yeah, how you doing, man?
How you doing, bro? It look like you got a whole lot of questions for me. Yeah, bro. So you asked me a whole lot of questions. Prioritize them. Which one do you want to get answered first?
The one that I maybe struggle with the most is initiating conversations. I think that one is a little bit harder for me. Because I always feel like maybe it's because of the way I was raised, but like,
What are you Vietnamese, Chinese?
I'm Vietnamese, yeah.
Okay. I mean, I know you guys be partying. You guys be drinking.
Yeah. I'm drinking.
Okay. So initiating conversations like in what setting? Class or in like a party setting or in like a club setting? Like what are we talking about here?
Yeah, I'm talking party setting. Well, party setting is a bit easier, I'd say, but
yeah,
maybe in class or at clubs and stuff like that.
Activities. Okay. I say in class it's definitely harder because you know, a lot of times a lot of people going to class don't even want to be there. Yeah. So it's like you try to talk to somebody right outside your class, like, bro, they could be hungover. They could be depressed. They could be up at like 5 a.m. watching, you know, Singles Inferno or something. You know, like they could be like just sleep deprived. A lot of times, you know, I go to class and like motherfuckers look like they just rolled out of bed. So I like it, to be honest, like in class really is not the best setting to like spark new friendships. So don't actually beat yourself up for not being able to do that. The ones that will lead to like good conversations and good friendships, I think usually is clubs where you have like a more shared sense of community and values. And then if we're talking about like clubs like bars, that is like genuinely a place where you should just be having fun and not giving a single fuck, bro. And a lot of times, like I've gotten to a point where like I know if I'm in a bar or like I'm not thinking, I'm turning like my logical brain off, and I'm like just tapping into like how stupid can I be tonight. And I think that usually like leads to the best nights, the best times. So yeah, and a lot of times in these settings you can't even have like that crazy of a genuine conversation. So like it's more about having fun. People go to those places to have fun. Is this all helpful?
Yeah, that helps. Yeah, for sure. Just have fun, right? Just
Yeah, depending on like what kind of setting. If it's like, I don't know, what are you going to any clubs right now?
Yeah. Okay, so I'm in a theater play actually.
Okay.
So I'm doing a play, and we're like 10 in the play. So
yeah.
There's a girl that I do find pretty there. I'm trying to figure out like how can I turn an acquaintance into like something more, and also if I ask her out but we're still in the play together, isn't it like awkward if she says no?
Okay, hold on. Let's backtrack a little. So are you the director? You a cast member? What role?
I'm a cast member. I'm the main cast.
Oh shit, bro! If you the protagonist, why you doubting yourself, bro? Bro, you know who you look like? Bro, you look like what's his name from Spider-Man No Way Home? The sidekick. But you huh?
Jacob Batalon, like the actor?
But you a handsome version. Like you after the glow up, bro. But like, yeah, bro. Okay, how long has the play have you been doing the play with her? Like, how long has it been?
Been like 2 weeks.
Okay. So this is good. Like you just met her. Like there's like there's this like mystery in the air. Like she's not comfortable with you yet. Because as soon as a girl gets comfortable with you, you creeping like way closer to the friend zone. I think right now. Okay, what is she? If she's a crew member, I don't think it's that big a deal. If it's a cast member, maybe it's a risky play.
Yeah, she's a cast member. But hey, I play this douchebag guy, and she's my mistress.
Bro, you're already in the back. Yo, you gotta run scenes with her after class, right? You gotta go off script a little bit and like be my actual mistress. I mean, do you run lines with her?
Like I've never done it outside of class. I'm not outside of the club. I mean, but
you gotta set that up. You gotta set that up immediately. Tell her like, hey, like I feel like, this is. Bro, the fact that you're gonna play with her, and how long you been doing acting for?
I started last semester, actually.
Okay.
This is my second play.
Yeah, okay. Bro, this scenario is set up for you to have fun and win, bro. I want this to be like the first success story on the show, bro.
I actually don't have any of her like contacts, so maybe I should like ask her for.
Oh yeah, bro. You got okay. So the first step is for a lot of people like still in college. I think doing the baseline things like just asking her for her number and her Instagram and just being like, yo, let's run some lines after class. I'm pretty serious about this play. And I feel like I've never had this role before. I want to get to know my cast members a little bit more. Because true say, like, you don't want to be a facade either. But, like, you do want to play the card of, like, I do take this play seriously. But at the same time, spend some time with her. Also see if, this is a girl you vibe with. Right? But I feel like considering that both of you guys are in a play together. Okay, my second question is how experienced are you with girls?
Yo, I have like 0 experience. The most I've gotten is like a kiss on the cheek and a kiss on the freaking forehead. I'm telling you.
Oh man, bro, you don't even mention the kiss on the forehead. That's a little.
But I do have a date tomorrow though.
You have a date tomorrow. Okay, good. So that's another thing is like, going on dates too while you have like the main prize in mind, because it's like you getting like batting practice, but you're not playing the real game yet. So these little mini dates, you getting practice points.
For sure.
Yeah. So I think when it comes to your mistress, bro, and I think a part of it you actually, oh man, is so perfect because you could just say that this is for the role. You're just serious about the role. Like
next Friday is my next rehearsal, so I'm just gonna be like, hey, let's run some lines after outside of rehearsals. Like I'm down.
Yeah. So do you have a dorm? Does she have a dorm? Or maybe you don't have to do dorm. It's I'd say maybe do it at the library, but make sure it's just you two. I would say take it from there, and then let the conversation naturally lead to some more personal stuff. Actually see if you click with her. I'm kind of invested in this, to be honest. I want to see Like, let me know what happens.
We come into the play.
For sure.
Yeah, bro. We flying. We seen the play, bro.
Oh, let's go.
Yeah. Yo, how close are you with the director? You could be like, hey man, Mr. Director, I want to write an extra scene in there. Let me write a makeout scene in here.
No, we can't do that. Unfortunately, but.
Is there any scenes where you get a little like intimate with her or nah? Or it's just like
Intimate? No. Well, there's a scene where she tries to seduce me.
oh.
So.
Yeah, just be like, yo, I'm a little nervous. I don't got a lot of experience, so we're gonna have to run this scene a couple. To run this scene specifically a couple more times. Run scenes together and then get to know her as a person too. See where her head is at with like guys, I guess. Is she talking to anybody? Just kind of gauge stuff like that. In class, has there been any like flirtatious cues at all, or like you just haven't been like
I haven't talked to her that much, to be honest. But yeah, no, there's nothing.
Okay.
I think the only thing is maybe like she tried to talk to me, but I was nervous, so I didn't really. I don't know.
So that's the thing, bro. When you actually get her number, so get her number and then set up the the rehearsal with her. And what do you think would be like your biggest worry, or like you be most nervous about?
Like the thing is, I feel like I can probably talk to her and maybe get like the Insta and set up the whole thing.
Yeah.
The thing that maybe is hard for me is going like, how do I make sure that she knows that like I like her that way versus just friends or whatever.
Right. I think this is a scenario that like you could never tell. At the end of the day, you could never like guarantee if like they're gonna like you back. You could only shoot your shot, right?
Yeah.
If you miss, bro, it's fine because and then just dial it back. Just like, hey, at the end of the day, this is for a play. We gotta do this, but I also can't go about life not shooting my shot. And I think you also brought up the thing about how do I like get beyond the surface level. And really get vulnerable with some of the questions, right? And I was talking about this earlier, but I think it's about you got to open up first, right? Maybe not with like the no experience part. I won't even put it on you. I'd probably start with asking her question. Put the ball on her court, right? Ask her like, hey, like what, you seeing somebody right now?
Do you think like I should just not be worried about whether she likes me or not? Like just do whatever I want, kind of.
Okay, but like you can't control whether she likes her or not. So yeah, I wouldn't worry about that. I would just concentrate on like getting to know her, to see if she's actually someone that you vibe with. Focus on if she is a vibe, right, beyond her looks, then get a little deeper with the questions, get a little closer, spend a little bit more time, right? I think I can imagine, if you guys are doing this in the library, afterwards you guys go for dinner, go for a little walk around campus, take her back to the dorm, right? Stuff like that, really creates some more intimate times, right? Just if you got a couple spots on campus, make sure it's like, make sure it's nice, it's romantic. I would say at this point, if you do all of these things, she will probably get the hint without you having to say it. You also gotta, come correct. Make sure you got the haircut, you got the fit ready, you got the
Oh, but yo, speaking of the hair, bro, yo, I'm bald.
Oh shit! See, that's why I thought he reminded me of the Filipino from No Way Home.
Cause yo, I ain't got no hair, bro. And I guess another question would be like, because I'm nervous or stuff. Like, do you have any tips to just try and be more comfortable?
Usually a first date, everybody gonna be nervous. Naturally, a lot of people on a first date, this is somebody new, this is somebody you don't know, and it's a girl, it's from the it's a girl, you know, it's a cute girl, yeah, don't beat yourself up. Know that, you know, the nerves are inside you, but still it's just like, you know what you gotta do, you know, you know what's gotta happen. Yeah, usually, you know, if you get a little older, you could take a shot, you could drink. That's why, like, after 21, after you turn 21, like, my go-to date spot is just like a bar. Like, it's just because a bar is just like, you know, you guys drink, it's in a like dark setting, it's already intimate, it's setting the your environment and setting, it sets you up to like succeed and for you know, stuff to happen. But yeah, in school, like, sometimes I just want to go back to school and like live vicariously through you guys, you know.
For sure.
But yeah, I think watch a couple of my videos before you go. I recommend my Yu-Gi-Oh videos. When I was just I recommend my speed date video I did a while back, where I would maybe try to fake it, you know, like, because a lot of times you say, you know, fake it till you make it, right? A lot of people also say like, oh, you know, be yourself, you don't have to worry about all this advice, just be yourself. Like, bro, like, be the most confident version of yourself, you know?
Do you think being honest is, like, not always good? Like,
what do you mean?
Maybe some of the reason why, like, I might be nervous because I don't have experience or whatever, right? And, like, maybe, like, there's a bit of shame that comes into that. Right. So do you think, like, the honesty, like, being honest about that is maybe not a good idea?
If you could say it, and a person, I don't recommend it. Personally, like, you know that, they don't need to know that. I personally don't think it does you any service if you tell them that. Yeah. Because because at that point, like, yeah, she might give you sympathy, right? Because all the shame, all the stuff, it's like emotions that, yes, you're feeling, yes, they're real, but it's you as a man, you need to, like, work on. If you work on you know, getting a little bit more comfortable, maybe before you actually ask her out, maybe, you know, talk to some more girls, right? Just get more comfortable with the idea of being in the presence of a cute girl, you know. A lot of times it's just that, like, let that be your reality for a couple days, you know. Don't you know, have the same routine of like, all right, cool, after class, I'm gonna go back home, open up Pornhub and stroke my shit. You know, just like break out of your routine a little bit and meet new people and whatnot. So yeah, and bro, even if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. It's a great learning experience, and yeah, bro, keep me updated.
All right, for sure, man. Thanks.
Of course. Of course. Take care, brother. That's some High School Musical shit, bro. What's goody, bro? How you doing?
Hey, man. How you doing? I'm good.
Where you at right now? You in college? There's a guitar in the back.
I'm in my room right now. I'm doing online school, you know.
So what do you need help with, bro? The girl that was lesbian or?
No. So this is more of a general question right now.
Okay, go for it.
See, my problem was that I was moving too slow with every girl that I was talking to.
Yeah.
And I know after I watched your last video with the other guy, so those Flirt.
What did I say?
You said, dude, you're waiting a whole year. That guy that waited a whole year to make a move on the girl, I was like, damn, yeah, that's probably me. That's what I would probably do. Or like the dude waiting like 2 weeks to ask girl to go on like a fucking date, bro. That's literally me. That's what I would do too. My question is, where do you start in college to start getting into like know people as a group? But you know, there's obviously
getting like a friend circle.
Started college in like COVID time.
Right.
Now it's starting to get better.
Right.
To where people are not like too scared to socialize.
Right. Okay. So how do you get a start on kind of like your social circle, right? Like building. Yeah, and I think having like some core social circles, like it is definitely gonna help you out when you know you meet girls, because building your social circle, it also allows your friends to introduce you to a girl rather than like you cold approaching her at like a club or like, you know, on the street or whatever. And I think getting that kind of like introduction puts you like way over like so many other potential options. And yeah, I mean that's how I met my current girl. Like we had a mutual, and at a bar he was just like, oh, remember, right, you met Jimmy. So yeah, a lot of times that is building a social circle is so important in college. But I think to start is you have to get comfortable with approaching people. You have to get comfortable with rejection. Like if you go up to somebody and talk to that person, but like the conversation doesn't go anywhere, a lot of times people would think it's on them. They take it personally, like, oh, maybe I'm not entertaining enough. Maybe I'm just I'm boring as a person to talk to. Maybe they don't like me. Maybe, it's all these like self-deprecating thoughts that puts you down, that prevents you from like going up to another person. But it's not true. It's simply not true. It's all a numbers game, whether with girls or with people. You just go up to more people, and go up to people in the right settings. I talked about this 2 calls ago, which is like be in the environment where people are receptive to talking, right? Like 9 a.m. class, trying to talk to somebody in your 9 a.m. class, probably not a good idea. But if you try to talk to somebody maybe after a theater class, which is a little more smaller, a little bit more niche, where you guys share more of a common like hobby or a similarity, right? That usually helps. I personally, for me, I said this. I was in a couple clubs in college. I was in VSA. That's like the Vietnamese Student Association, and I ain't gonna lie, they just turned up, bro. They were the like only Asian, not the only Asian, but they were like one of the littest clubs. Yeah. It was. Right. It was known that they was turning up on on like Fridays and Saturdays, so that helped give me my initial circle. But I think now if I was to go back, I wouldn't put all my eggs in one basket, because like a lot of times you go to college, bro, it's all about connections. It's really less about the class. It's more about like how many people you get to meet. And yeah, so like insert yourself in like clubs like that you personally connect with. Now I would probably go back and probably go to a couple more frat parties, or like some more tailgates, because I realize I like to party. Now, because I have a lot of responsibilities, obviously I can't party. But if I was to go back in college and have those levels of responsibility, which is not a lot, you just do your fucking homework. Yeah, and it's just like I would spend a lot of time partying. I don't know, like, I would maybe party with the Asians today. I would party with some more people, and like I feel like at a lot of these parties you also talk to people from different backgrounds. But I think if you have to have something going for yourself, something interesting to talk about, that puts you ahead of a lot of people. I would say start off with that. Start off with groups that you think you would connect with. Yeah. And especially if you're a newcomer to a lot of these clubs, the president or like the people with on e-board they should be making an effort to welcome you, right? They should be making that effort to like, oh, hey, there's a newcomer. What's your name? Who are you? And there's like in college, there's always like icebreakers, But I think after those things end, you have to take the initiative to be like, hey, what are you doing after class? Or hey, what are you doing after this? Right? And just like hang out, just stick around, that's super important.
Gotcha.
And you know what else? Especially in America, I don't know if this is like it's like this in the whole world, but libraries are also a fireplace to like bond with people.
Is it really? I've never thought of that one.
Yeah, bro. Like I feel like every campus in the library, like that's where Asians hang out after dark. Like
you're kind of right. I do remember seeing a bunch of people.
Yeah. Yeah, they're just hanging out after they study. They probably like study together, and then it's usually like after 11 p.m. That's when they like Asians just start bullshitting at the library. and they just start, talking about girls, talking about whatever the fuck, just random fuck shit. And then those are the moments that really allow you to make like some fun, like fulfilling relationships in college. If I was to look back, I was like, yeah. From like 11 p.m. to like 3 a.m. if the library's still open, I promise you're gonna see like a flock of Asians just like bullshitting, and like just one day just stick around and meet some of them, and like slowly you'll probably get in that circle. If you want to infiltrate like some frat houses, some white people, you have to be a little bit more open-minded to accept new people, new ways of talking, new everything, and you have to like level up on like social skill level to be able to like maneuver through different groups.
I mean, I've been one or two of those before, so
yeah.
I mean,
but personally, I just start with Asian people in the library, bro. If I'm gonna be honest.
sounds the easiest, huh?
Yeah. It sounds like it's just a vibe. Yeah.
Okay, so there's one girl, right?
Mm-hmm.
We met on it was like a dating app or some shit, I don't remember. And I messaged her on Instagram. Randomly we met up. But so the thing about me is that I bond with people like my ethnicity more, and just because they're so rare to find. So the thing about it is like they're hard to find. They're just rare to find, right?
Yeah.
I find this girl in my age range, nearby, and it was just like the rare find. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. Okay.
We met up. We went to the movies. Went out to eat like 2-3 times.
Yeah.
And then, one day she mentioned how I was a nice guy because most of the guy that she like been with and like went on a date, they would have like touched her by now. And I was like, oh damn, really? I didn't know that. And I didn't know how to react to that. I don't know. I was like, oh okay, yeah. And basically it was just all downhill after.
But you see how she said it, like, oh, they would touch me, like it's a bad thing.
I think that was a hint, right? Not
like, obviously don't touch her inappropriately, like dial it back when she, but it's like, but you see how it went downhill when you didn't touch her, bro.
Yeah, it did. It really did. But she was like a free spirit, all right? She would go to like every single frat party.
she definitely free, all right?
But anyway, fast forward, we didn't talk for like a year. She messaged me, hey, I'm bored, let's go eat.
Yeah.
I was like, all right, shit, let's go, I guess. Why not?
Yeah. Do you find this girl, I have a question. Do you find this girl attractive?
Yes, absolutely.
Does she know that?
Yes, because I hit her up first.
No. Does she know that, like, you find her physically attractive?
Because we met on a dating app. That's why she knows I have intentions, no?
Did you show her your intentions at any point?
Yes, I did. The very first time we met.
How did you make a move?
So the thing, oh fuck, man. So basically, TLDR, at the end, I was like, hey, did today count as a date? And she was like, so I said that. I literally said that explicitly to know that it's not like, oh, just hanging out with. Like,
wait, hold up. So you asked her if it was a date.
Ask people. I'm fucking weird, okay?
No. I'm gonna stop you right there. You asked her if it's a date or not. And what did she say?
I asked her if it counts as a date.
I'm sorry. You gotta excuse me. Yo, this is why this is a down bad show.
I'm telling you. Anyway, but yes, she does. She absolutely knows.
So she was like, yeah, this counts as a date, right? What did she say?
She was like, oh, so it's like the first time meeting. So basically, just getting to know. That's what she said. Just getting to know each other. That's what she said. She didn't say yes nor denied it, but...
Okay.
You need a timeout, bro?
No, you need a timeout. Yeah. So first and foremost...
So continuing with my story...
There's more.
She knows my intention.
No, she doesn't know. I'll say this right now. She does not know.
So she messaged me, and then she was like, I'm gonna get ready. And then 5 minutes after, I wasn't looking at my phone because I went to take a shower too. I got dressed, put on my shit, drove out for like 10 minutes. I whipped out my phone, and it was like 5 minutes ago. Sorry, my car broke down. I can't make it.
So she flicked on a date recently?
Yes. But I'm saying that she made herself like, well, you know what I mean? And it's like, it's just no luck. And
No. It's not no luck. No. I'm telling you this right now. It's not a matter of luck. I think you can make yourself lucky if you shoot enough shots. It's a numbers game, and and if you shoot once, you don't say you're unlucky. You just haven't made enough shots. So first and foremost, you don't ask her if this is a date or not. You let her know it is a date.
Okay, Jimmy, that was my first date. My date. I don't know if
You never went on a date before?
No, that was my first.
Okay, I'll cut you some slack. Okay, you don't have to explicitly say like right when you meet her like, oh, hey, this is a date. You don't have to say that, but there's certain things you do while you're on the date that lets her know that like, okay, he's feeling me. I think beyond that, even if like you guys, do all these things, hang out, it doesn't go anywhere until like you're at her doorstep, it's the end of the date. You still you still tell her like, hey, by the way, this is a date. I'm gonna give you a good night kiss.
You just gotta be smooth with it. I see you.
Well, you gotta like let them know like your intentions, bro. Like sometimes it's like if you're not smooth throughout the date, it's a building up. It's like from like years of experience. If you're not gifted with this, like a lot of times, I don't know, a lot of guys they true say they are gifted, but for myself, I feel like it was just like trial and error through like years, bro. And trust me, I've had a lot of failed dates, don't get me wrong.
I mean, I've heard your worst date story before.
Which one was that?
The one Dave and Buster.
Oh yeah. That's pretty bad, but I've had worse. You be jacking off a lot?
That's a weird question to ask. You know it, bro. Why you gotta ask?
Bro, you gotta get on the no fap, bro. You gotta use fapping as a reward for yourself for setting dates and like meeting girls. It's not just the idea of like being smooth with it. It's really just, it probably caught her off guard that you didn't touch her at all. The fact that it is a date, bro, and you didn't touch her, because that's actually what you supposed to do that, right? If it's a date, you supposed to touch them, right? You guys met on a dating app. It's like,
you're right. You're absolutely right. How could I not think of this?
I mean, no. Don't beat yourself up for it. Don't like. This is part of the process. I'm just delivering this information to you like in a more like I would say harsh and direct way, so you could learn from this immediately, right? If your dad, not like my dad, come on, he not smooth. Let's be honest. My dad didn't teach me shit. Yeah, don't beat yourself up, and the next time, just make sure. And she's like, oh, all these guys be touching me. I think there's like. Gradually, you go on more of these dates, you get a feel for like when's a good time to touch them, right? To use touch as a way to get comfortable with the person. Every girl's different. They have their own pace, but you kind of get better at picking up on vibes. And if you guys really do have a good chemistry, then don't let fear stop you from like making like some gestures and physical breaking like a physical touch barrier, right? Because you guys, you eventually you won't meet a girl who like personality wise you guys vibe, but you don't want to let the fear of like touching them stop you from and a lot of times that's the fear that a lot of and including, I would say, that's probably the biggest fear when it comes to like dating. A lot of times the girl too, they could be nervous, right? And they're scared to touch you. So usually you just the ball's on your court. Like I tell guys, like, let the ball be on your court. You make the first move. That way. All right. Next up, you have control of what you do. You don't have control of like if they're gonna make the first move or not. So, all right, bro. You probably got more questions, but I'm gonna wrap it up here.
Appreciate it, bro.
Of course, man. Take care. Peace. I got out of a 2-year relationship, which was toxic. I can elaborate, but it's going to be a while because I need the details. The way it ended was just so fucking irritating and pissed me off so much. Now, just a week after my breakup, I'm crushing on someone new. And all right, so homie got out of a 2-year relationship, and not even a week out, my man already crushing on somebody new. See, the best way to get over a new relationship is actually to find somebody new. This is called a rebound, bro. My guy. Hey man, so tell me about this toxic relationship.
I used to travel around the entire world, living in different places. So I stayed for 8 years. That's where I met my ex. Toxic relationship. It was basically like a 2 years long distance relationship.
Oh.
Exactly.
Wait, how far is that from where you live in to?
Like 2,000 kilometers apart.
2,000 kilometers.
1,242 miles.
Oh shit, that's like a 3-4 hour like plane ride, right?
Flight. It was 3 hours. It would take 3 hours to go from here to.
And it was like that for the entire relationship?
Entire relationship.
Oh my god, bro! I could have, bro. That's a red flag from the jump. You doing a long distance relationship the entire oh my god, bro. So how often will you see her?
Like in the start of the relationship, like we Zoom call like 5 times a month, but like in the middle, like we Zoom call every day, like through like from morning till night or maybe night till the next morning. I'm going like that.
Did you clap?
If I were to tell you, like, let me.
When did you clap, bro?
Never.
You never clap? That's not a relationship, bro. That's a friendship. Oh my god. Continue. I'm sorry. You never throughout the entire time. I mean, I could have guessed that, but yeah, if it's a long distance the entire time, bro, that is not gonna.
Plus, like we both are like in high school. On top of that, we have this fucking COVID thing going on.
Right. So everything was remote.
That relationship was going like perfectly normal, like for the first half, I would say, and then her mother found out.
Wait, is there like some religious restrictions for you guys? Because maybe it.
Like her family are from a part of India where people are against love marriages. Like against it. Like her father told her that he'd rather kill himself than see her get married and have a love marriage.
Oh, so it would be an arranged marriage rather than a love marriage.
Arranged. It has to be arranged. And like she comes from like a different kind of caste system. Like in India, and where she's from, like caste plays a major role.
Yeah.
She's from like kind of like a Shetty family. Like there's an entire like. Let me put an anime term. The fucking Uchiha clan. Let's go with Uchiha clan. She only married Uchiha.
Yeah.
Some other fucking Uzumaki dude crap is just coming up to her parents' house.
Right. Now, so her family, I guess, dating values are very, very much so traditional, and it does not. Okay. So she had to like kind of keep this on the down low, right? Like
really, really low. She couldn't even tell her friends because she is rich. Like once she dated a guy, like she told her friends, and her friends snitched on her, so she got fucked over.
Now my question is, what about you? What about your values in a relationship?
No, for my family is really open.
Oh, so you get to clap right now, like it's no problem. You get to.
My parents won't mind.
Okay, so sex before marriage, like that's good. No, you know.
Yeah, they don't mind.
Okay. Damn, bro. Does it vary from family to family in India, or is it like
family to family? It's like in India. There's a lot of things. First, family to family.
Right.
Like, yours, like where do you stand? Like a middle class, lower class, or like a rich family? That also plays a role.
Do you feel like a middle class family is not as strict, or is it more strict?
That would actually depend on like either your religion.
Right.
In India, there's a large variety of religions, right?
Yeah.
I belong to Hindu religion, and in Muslim religion, it's really strict.
Right.
Everything is really, really strict.
Yeah, I feel like that's also tough because if you guys watching my videos, bro, it's safe to assume that y'all want to clap. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna lie, when I look at my statistics, there's a portion of India that's watching is 4 inches enough. So it's safe to assume y'all trying to, you know what I'm saying, y'all trying to fuck. Yeah. So it's like, you gotta talk about those values in the very beginning. right? Because if, you know, she has these strict values, then that's probably not a girl for you, and it's not gonna like make you fulfilled. And like, why wait 2 years, bro? You waited, you know what I'm saying? This is 2 years of your life that you can't really get back now.
The way we ended things just pissed me off so much, because like we broke up multiple times. If you ever want like details, I can just send you voice messages about it.
Yeah.
Like she went behind her mother's back and continued dating me.
Yeah.
Like they had like a huge ass fight. I was like sitting on a Zoom call with her while they both were arguing.
I also don't recommend continuous fight. I mean, nobody recommends fighting, but it's like, you know, usually if a fight gets that toxic, you don't continue being that situation, and because it actually turns the girl off.
We have tried leaving multiple times. Like I have left, she comes back, and I go back. This loop kept on repeating like 3 or 4 times. One person leaves, or the other person leaves, and like goes back, and like that kept on repeating.
But you also said you found this new girl recently, right?
Yeah, new girl. Like I don't exactly know. Like I have been properly friend zoned by her, so I really can't do anything about it.
What do you mean properly friend zoned? What happened?
Friend zoned, like seriously. So like she's like currently dating this guy.
Okay, all right. No, that's enough. That's enough. But you try to mac on girls that got a man?
Nah, I didn't know about this.
Oh.
I didn't know about it. And this guy, I didn't know about it. When I tried talking to her, like I guess like 5 days into like talking, she tells me about her boyfriend.
Oh.
And I'm like, I know this boyfriend because like he's a friend of mine.
Oh.
And he is dating 3 girls at the same time. And then I tell her about it, and then she like tries to break up things with him. And they have broken up things. And she tells one of her friends that
you a little homewrecker
about him cheating.
And
the girl and her friends like, this guy likes you.
Yeah.
And then her reaction, and she tells me that her reaction was, what are you saying? That's not possible. No.
One thing you never want to do is have the girl hear it from her friend that you like them, because that's a very indirect way of them knowing, and it kind of kills like the spark. That whatever like tension that you guys have, like you're supposed to be the one to like break that tension, not somebody else, right? That's really some high school shit. Like you hear like, oh did you know so and so likes you, right? Like that's kind of lame for a girl. That's not like
I don't exactly know this girl. She's kind of like theorizing on the fact that I might like her. It's not like I actually do, because I'm not even sure if I do like her. It's kind of like
she cute. You guys make conversation, right?
Yeah. We were making conversation right before this call.
Okay. Wait, how old are you, bro?
Going to be 17 next month.
17 next month? Okay. You young, bro.
Last year of high school.
Yeah, I think to make the best out of your high school experience is if there's more cute girls in your class, you know, try talking to them. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, bro. Since I've been moving around like the entire country, my standards are so high. It's really hard.
Really?
Like, the girls over here cannot meet my standards, and plus they're like the kind of girls like who like spending their daddy's money. They love cheating on people.
Oh.
And if there are some good, like the good ones, like either they friend zone me or I friend zone them.
Right. One way to definitely not get friend zoned is be direct, bro. Be direct. I think a lot of high schoolers, you guys lack assertiveness or like, you know, decisiveness, because it's like it's a lot of overthinking. It's like, does she like me? Does she? You know, it's a lot of like built up fantasies in your head. And like, what if, blah blah blah. Like, if you truly want to like just live, just, you know, that's you gotta decide, right? You gotta like go up to them and like take her out, you know.
Biggest issue was I started properly socializing once I got into this relationship with my ex. Once I got into a relationship, I like kind of like became like a better version of me, if I would say so.
Yeah.
And I basically started talking to almost like the baddest girls in my class in my entire grade.
The baddest girl. Yeah, bro. I think a relationship does give you that confidence.
Like, yeah, one of them is like my best friend. Like she knows like the whole story between me and my ex.
Yeah.
In between, like we were while I was in the relationship, either she first friend zoned me or I friend zoned her. So it's kind of like we both friend zoned each other. So kind of like that.
Yeah. It's hard to get out of the friend zone after you're already in it. Usually there's like a timeline for when you first meet a girl, right? there's a timeline where you could make a move on her and it's not weird. You know, you could it's about like, I would say like anywhere between like 2 weeks to a month from first meeting her. Like, you make your move like immediate. Like, you are attracted to her, you make a move. You don't friend your way into like possibly getting with her. Like, because when you first meet a girl, there's like sparks. There's like, you know, she don't know who you are. You don't really know what she is. Take advantage of that like opportunity to like make something more than just friends. But if you play it safe within that window of like 2 weeks or a month, play it safe, just be her friend, blah, 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 you're going to stay in the friend zone. And then she's going to get comfortable with you quickly. So if you don't like make that move, you're gonna be in the friend zone. So that's just something, you know, for you moving forward.
Okay, let me just tell you the current situation about this girl that I like. I'm not really sure if I like. But this girl is really hung over her ex. Like, she was mourning to me about her ex. I'm just there like, yeah, okay.
Yeah. You could listen to it for a little bit, but then be like, all right, bet, let's fuck your ex. Let's go somewhere. Let's do something. Right? You probably cried enough about this. You don't gotta keep crying. Let's do something. Right? So I think that's something for you to take action on. Right? So yeah, bro. I think this is we're gonna wrap it up here. I hope you took something away from this, and yeah, bro, keep me updated with all the tea.
Before, like, I really need help with like the previous relationships. I'd rather just like explain what happened to you, like on the chat itself.
The previous the ex.
The ex one, because I really can't. I'm still trying to process what the fuck happened.
Without getting too much into it, I feel like it is the distance. Because listen, you could explain to me, and it could be as complicated as it wants, but at the end of the day, you don't want to over explain it to anybody, because that's not the truth. The truth is that it was the distance, bro. It was a long distance that you guys never met up. You guys never had a physical connection. It wasn't a real relationship. I'm sorry. Like, that's just like the simple like fact of it. And it's like, and you could try to justify all the reasons, but it's really not the obvious truth. Usually the obvious truth to something is right in front of you. And that's what you gotta go off of, rather than make it complicated for you. Like, why would you want to make it complicated for yourself and overthink all these things? It honestly probably would have worked out if you guys like saw each other every month, or like every couple months, had a physical connection. You guys, eventually came together. I feel like long distance relationships, it works if there's like an end date. If you guys have a date where like, okay, we're gonna like now close the long distance, right? But there was never a talk of that, of the future, and it happened for 2 years. Like, it's just all the problems is gonna stem from just not meeting up. Okay, bro. Good talking.
Yeah, thanks.
All right, brother. Take care.
Yeah, good night.
Pieces. All right. Well, thank you guys for watching. As always, these calls are super fun, and if you want to send in your questions, make sure to subscribe to the channel and send in more, because every single time it's something different. I really like doing these calls. So like the video, drop a like on the video, and yeah, stay tuned for next week. Thank you again. Deuces.
I don't give a fuck. Young Pokeballer, I just leveled up. I'm catching that cash, I just can't get enough.